Meg Ryan's image as America's on-screen sweetheart is evolving. She turned a lot of heads with her performance in the thriller In the Cut last year. Now she's playing a brassy boxing promoter struggling to get respect for herself and her boxers in Against the Ropes.
Oh, that was beautiful. That was beautiful. Nice work from the jab.
Yes.
Did you see that right hook, Felix? Did you see that? That was great.
Yeah, he did all right.
Oh, hold on 1 second. Listen, whoever it is, nobody acts surprised that we won.
Meg Ryan, welcome back. How are you? It was kind of a random clip, right? Not sure why we chose that one. Scale of 1 to 10, how much did you know about boxing going into this?
Can it be on like the negative scale?
0? Have you ever been to a fight?
No. I've seen. I saw this great documentary called When We Were Kings, and
right.
that was, you know. And I read a couple of great things about boxing, but I knew nothing whatsoever about it.
So when they came to you and said they're doing a story, it's not based on, it's inspired by the life of
Right.
Jackie Callan. Had you even heard of her?
No.
So, well, you just had a couple of months to kill? What was this?
No. I heard that, you know, I'd heard about her. She had 6, they told me about her. She's the only woman to ever successfully manage a middleweight boxing champ. She had 6 champions. She did it in a very inhospitable, male-dominated environment. And then I met her, and she showed me her scrapbooks, and she showed me how she made all her outfits match her boxer's trunks. I was like, that's pretty good. And, you know, getting to know her was really fun.
What did she teach you? I mean, you know, you went around with her. Did she take you to fights?
Yeah, she took me to a lot of fights. She took me to fight undercard fights in like Simi Valley, in a parking lot in Simi Valley, you know, on a Saturday afternoon.
Did you like them? I mean, because a lot of people either love it or hate it.
No, I really liked it. I think once you figure out the difference between fighting and boxing, and you can appreciate, there's actual poetry in it, you know. It's not just obviously it's a brutal sport, but there's some poetry in there too.
Tell me, again, inspired by, not completely based on the life of Jackie Callan. In the movie, explain to people how she gets involved in boxing.
Well, it's on a dare.
Right.
You know, she just sees this kid with this Omar Epps, who plays our boxer. He's wonderful, learned how to box for the movie. And she sees this kid with all kinds of raw talent, and she manages them all the way to a championship.
But explain, because she actually buys the contract of another fighter.
Yeah, who turns out to not be a very acceptable person.
And actually, when she meets that guy for the first time, he's getting his butt kicked by
our guy.
Right, and
yeah.
So she switches over. Explain the relationship between Luther and Jackie.
It's very, sort of oddball and beautiful. You know, I think she has a lot of faith in him. She has this that he doesn't have in himself, and he ends up having a faith in her that she doesn't have in herself. So they learn how to respect each other.
She kind of gives him the maternal side of things, and he gives her a ticket to make it in this male-dominated world.
And she, there's a lot of time in the movie where you're thinking, she has to redeem herself because she makes some lousy decisions,
On the outside, she's this kind of cocky, tough, brassy woman, but you find out in the movie that she's as surprised by her success as anyone is.
Yeah, and the spotlight shines on her, and she doesn't have the greatest reaction to it.
Let's take a look at a clip from the movie.
And remember, use your jab. Nervous?
Why, I gotta be nervous.
Yes, because you're nervous. Use the energy, Luther. This guy's all that stands in your way of the next guy. Knock him down, knock him out. Oh, gotta get her picture.
Okay, fighters only.
And make sure you get the 3 of us in. I'm making a script.
Okay, this is one.
She understands promotion. Do the voice. I mean, because it's kind of a subtle,
Yeah, every morning I'd be in the makeup trailer, and we read aloud from Jackie's book, which is called, let's see if I can do it even anymore, Hit Me With Your Best Shot. And it's about how to deal with life's low blows.
It's very smoky, though. It's good.
Yeah,
when you first see you on screen and you listen to it, you kind of go, whoa, that's a little different.
Yeah.
Tell me about Charles Dutton.
Well, he's one of our great actors.
Who directs it, by the way?
He directs the movie. Yeah, he was tremendous. He's got a real love for the sport. He was a boxer, and he knew Jackie back in the day, and so he was just the perfect choice for our film.
Talk to me a little bit about this genre, okay? And so much has been written lately about the fact that you've got such an avid, loyal fan base, but they seem to have very, very narrow expectations of what they want to see you do. They want to see you do romantic comedies. This is not really a romantic comedy.
No, it's not at all a romantic comedy, but it is funny, and it is really, really fun.
But does it worry you that you know, every time you do so well with the romantic comedies, you bring out a movie like this, do you hold your breath a little bit and say, guys, give me a shot with this one?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you know, I'm an actor. I want to try all kinds of different things, but I don't really feel limited, you know. I don't really feel that way.
So you make your choices based on what you want to do in terms of the script, not on expectations for box office?
And the great thing is I really love doing romantic comedies. So, you know, it's great that that's an option in my life, but I've done like 30-something movies, and only 6 of them have been that.
So you're saying if their expectations were that you do only action adventures, you'd be in a little trouble.
All right.
That would be different. Meg Ryan, it's always good to have you here.
Nice to see you, Matt. Welcome back.
Thank you. Nice to be back. This one's called Against the Ropes, and it hits theaters on Friday, I think? Friday. There it is. Yes, Friday.
Yeah, Friday.
Just had to wait for the word to come up on the screen, Meg. That's all.